So we've been getting a lot of great feedback from you guys through the comments and the videos and all over the place, which is great, so make sure you keep that up. There's actually one thing that several of you have been asking about, including one viewer named Charla, who actually emailed us through our website, and she read on there that we are Disney Vacation Club members, and so she asked, my family was thinking of getting a membership but are hesitant due to the price. Could you do a video on pros and cons of the Disney Vacation Club? Why, yes I can. Before we really get into it, we've been Disney Vacation Club members for a couple of years now and we love it. We would not trade it for anything. However, at the same time, I do not think that is for everybody. That's why this is going to be going over what I think are the main pros and cons of a Disney Vacation Club membership. First off, for those who are wondering, what is Disney Vacation Club? Disney Vacation Club is a timeshare-like option where you purchase a certain number of points that you get every year and you in turn use those points to book hotel rooms. And that actually leads straight into what I think is the first pro of DVC, and that is this is not like your average timeshare. Most timeshares will lock you into a specific time of year or even specific dates where you have to use them, and if you don't use them then you kind of lose out on it the whole year. With DVC, it's much more flexible. You get to choose where, when, and how long your vacations are. So it's completely up to you and it fits your schedule. There are also a ton of options. There are 13 Disney Vacation Club resorts throughout the United States, and each of them have room options that can fit any size family from 4 to 12 people, but those aren't the only things that you can use your DVC points for. You can use them to book any Disney resort or hotel throughout the world, any Adventures by Disney excursion, a Disney Cruise Line vacation, and you even have access to RCI International's timeshare arsenal. So effectively, you have thousands of options to choose from all over the world. As DVC members, you also have access to some special discounts and events. The discounts are essentially the same as any discount you would get as an annual pass holder at either Disneyland or Walt Disney World, so I won't really go into the details of those. But some of the other big things for DVC members only include the DVC Member Lounge inside the Imagination Pavilion at Epcot, and member-only events, such as the Midnight Magic events that they hold every year in both California and Florida. It's also really, really nice at the end of your vacation that you get your bill from the hotel and it just has a big fat 0 on it. It's really satisfying. My favorite perk, which may sound a little bit lame, is that when you check into the hotel as a Disney Vacation Club member, the cast members will tell you, welcome home. I know, it sounds silly until you just sit there and realize, Disney has become my home, and then it's magical. With anything, there are some downsides to consider. Now, I did mention that you can use your DVC points to book any Disney resort hotel, and while that is true, those hotel rooms cost a lot more points than any DVC villa. For example, a villa at the Grand Californian at Disneyland can cost as little as 17 points per night, but the same night at the Paradise Pier Hotel can cost 28 points. So it's always in your best interest to stick with DVC resorts. You also have to consider that you will have annual dues, just like any other timeshare. These annual dues are based on what DVC resort your points are attached to and how many points you buy. These last two are really specific to where you vacation. I did mention that there are 13 Disney Vacation Club resorts. There are 11 in Florida, 1 in Hawaii, and only 1 in California, and that's the Grand Californian. There are not very many DVC villas at the Grand Californian, so they book up really fast. You also need to consider how large your family is. If there are more than 4 people in your family, then most of the time you're not going to be able to book the cheapest villa available. You'll have to get larger rooms. And so that means you have to buy more points at the get-go in order to make that worthwhile, and so it's something you really have to consider in terms of pricing. Now, we love Disney Vacation Club, but we really had to look at how often we vacation, where we vacation, and how much we spend on it, versus how much our points with DVC would cost. And it wound up that it would be a good option for us, but I have talked with other people who have made it very clear that it is not a good option for them, and I agree with that. Now, if you have a lot more questions on Disney Vacation Club, I'm putting a link in the description to the DVC official website, as well as an article that I wrote on our website that goes into a little bit more detail on these pros and cons. If this is something that you're still thinking about, then I would definitely stop by one of the DVC kiosks throughout the parks and hotels, or even stop by the DVC showroom in downtown Disney, because then they can go over all the details with you and help you make a decision. Yes, they are definitely wanting you to buy something, but they let you know that up front, and we did not feel very pressured at all to make a decision. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out, answers a few of your questions. Again, if you still have questions about Disney Vacation Club or anything else, leave those questions in the comments, because I love hearing back from you guys, and this is how we're getting a lot of great ideas for content to make. So make sure you leave them behind. In the meantime, give this video a like, subscribe for more just like it, share it with your friends, let everyone know about it, and we will see you guys next week. All right, bye.